It is 6:15 this Wednesday night. And, what a great day. And you say we're going to kiss summer tomorrow.
Pucker up, Russ Mitchell. Here we go. We have a beautiful day coming tomorrow. Really going to be a nice afternoon. Grilling plans, outdoor playground plans, it's on. Everything is on the table for tomorrow. Let's set it up for you here. Tonight we have temperatures that are going to be cooling back into the upper 40s. Ultimately tomorrow morning we will not have frost, a dramatic turn as far as temperatures go overnight last night, which we had areas are down in the 20s and low 30s. We had a freeze here in Cleveland, but by afternoon we made it back into the 50s. Still seeing sunshine in northeast Ohio at this point. You're probably noticing a few high clouds out to the west. We will have some cloud cover tonight as there are some thunderstorms west of us that we're keeping an eye on. But notice here we have that brisk southerly breeze that is getting right up against the lakeshore areas. So this is a perfect spring picture of Lake Erie at this point of the year because we have the cooling influence of the lake coming in on the lakeshore areas where temperatures are only in the 50s, and tropical Dover is sitting near the 70-degree mark at this hour. We are not alone in this, and you can see this huge swath of warm air. Notice though that there are some very good lines here, and that is where we have various fronts sitting around. Cold front out to the west, nice strong warm front out to the west of us too. That warm front swings through, and as it does later tonight and into the start of the day tomorrow, our temperatures are going to be hoisted up beautifully. Now, as mentioned, there are some thunderstorms ongoing to the west of us. We will miss out on this action tonight, but we'll probably have some of the clouds associated with those storms passing through. That's more or less just a visual thing, nothing else. And then eventually the cold front will be getting here, but ahead of the cold front, that beautiful heat is going to be coming in here for tomorrow. So notice the thunderstorm complexes that are spinning up as an area of low pressure gets going out into Iowa. Meanwhile, we have this little kink in our isobars, lines of equal pressure sitting over Ohio tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. That is the warm front. Once that goes north, and it looks like that's going to happen by late morning into midday, we should be knocking on 80 degrees by the time we hit early afternoon. Meanwhile, out to the west, that front is beginning to line up to us. But it's not going to make it all the way in here. By Friday at noon, the front is still west of us, and that's because that same area of low pressure that really filled in Iowa is going to be pulled backwards. It's basically going to pump the brakes right over the northern lakes. So it does stir up snow for the northern portion of the Great Lakes region, but it also halts the eastward progression of the cold front until we get into the latter part of Friday, as another big surge of low pressure comes out of the south, brings that rain in here, and then reinforces rain as we get into the day on Saturday, at least the start of Saturday. Then the cold air makes its return. So it's kind of a 1-2 punch for us. So your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast, just to set you up for tomorrow morning. Beautiful start. Temperatures in the 50s by midday. Look at this. We're in the upper 70s. Downtown Cleveland may hold cool in the early part of the day, but that southwest wind will eventually take over and should mean a beautiful afternoon here in downtown too. So Union Home Mortgage forecast, we're going to go with 82 tomorrow. 83 is the record high, so we're really close. Temperatures are going to slide once that front finally gets through here. We'll hold rain on Saturday's forecast. Showers are possible on Sunday. And then into the early part of next week, we'll start to see that round of cool air backing out again. Remember, this is the time of year when we get these big swings coming in. That volatility is a sign of spring itself as our weather patterns begin to shift to more warmer climes.
Yeah, we're getting it.
It's coming.
Summer, winter, but spring.
It's all there. Thanks, Betsy.